Graphing linear inequalities. This is not, there's 3 questions on the start test, and they're usually simple. You just need to know these few things that I am about to tell you. Okay, when you're graphing them, plot the y-intercept and points as you would, oops, as you would a linear graph. It all starts off the same, but with these few things, when you plot them, you have to keep this in mind. If it's less than or greater than, it will be a dashed line. And I'm doing them in order of your decision. Now, if it's less than or greater than or equal to, it's a solid line. Just like that. Okay? Now, here's the thing. After you decide whether it's solid or dash, then you got to decide where to shade. If it's greater than or equal to, shade above. Greater than, you're on top. Any type of greater than, shade above. Now, if it is less than or equal to, shade below. If you're less than somebody, you're below them. That's what you have to keep in mind. Now, exception to the shading rule. Here's your exception. Anytime, oops, let's put this here. You get an inequality where it is x, I'm just going to put them all here, a number, let's say an equal to, greater than or equal to a number, it will be shaded left or right. And let's put this here because it's a vertical line. It doesn't change for a horizontal line. Those rules still apply. But if it's a vertical line, the rules change. Now, here are your rules. And this is only for the vertical line. So if it's greater than or equal to, shade right. If it's less than or equal to, shade left. All right. Let me give you an example. Here's one example. Let's say y is less than 4x minus 1. Okay, here's the deal. Your y-intercept would still be 0, negative 1. And your slope is 4. So it goes up 4, right 1. That doesn't change, like I said. But here's the deal. It's less than. It would be a dashed line. Because it's not equal to. That's why it's dashed. Now, you would shade below. Could you scoot it down a little bit, please? You would shade below. Now, let me give you one with x equals. Now, here's another example. Let's say we have x is less than or equal to 4. All right. This is a vertical line. And you would go to 4, 0. Just like that. Now, it's equal to, so it would be a solid line. Okay? Now, it's less than or equal to, so we would shade left. When it's x and we're doing an inequality, remember the shading rules change. You would shade left. Now, let's look at some examples of what you're fixing to get into. Keep your notes out. Now, look at this. Y is less than or equal to 1/2 x minus 4. Is that going to be a solid or dashed line? Look at your notes. Which one is it going to be? Solid. So we don't have to change anything here. So we go to 0, negative 4. There we go. It goes up 1, right 2. There we go. Now, to shade, where are we going to shade? Above or below? Look at your comp book. Where? Below. Now, you see this? You have to click on that, go down to shade. There it is. Right there. That's it. Y is less than negative x. All right. Now, is it going to be solid or dashed? Dash. So we click here. All you got to do is click on it. It changes it. You just do this and this. Now, we go to, what's our y-intercept here? 0, 0. So we put a point here. What's our slope? Negative 1. So we go down 1, right 1. There's our dashed line. Now, where are we shading? Above or below? Click on this. Go to shade. There it is. Right there. That's your answer. All right. This is your and I haven't even mentioned it. This is a parent function right here. If it was y equals x, that's a linear parent function. So it's going to be a solid line. We're already there. And the slope is 1. There it is. Now, say you messed up. You can do that. You can click that to change it. Now, where are we shading? Whoa. Above, greater than, you're above. Right there. That's above. One more. Here we go. Let's do this first. 0, 1, and it goes down 1, right 2. Solid or dashed?
Dashed.
Change it to dash. You can do that. Now, click this, go down to shade. Where are we shading, above or below? Whoa. Where? Above. Why? It's greater than. If it's greater than, you're shading above. All right. Y'all understand how to do this?